6.
It's 6 now, but I mean, my alarm started going off at 4:15 this morning. That was really early, guys. I know some of you were probably going to bed by the time we were getting up this morning.
Yes. And we have pizza from last night, so we're going to eat breakfast pizza on the go.
Yes. We need food. But, you know, so our little apartment is on the very tippy top floor of this building, right? Which they say it's the 3rd floor, but it's actually the 4th floor. Because they count the 1st floor as the 1st floor above ground level. Above an entrance. So, like, it's technically, like, 4th level if you're counting by Sarah standards. So
yeah, I thought I was counting wrong. I was a little confused.
No, yeah.
It's a lot of stairs.
I know, and so we get down, and we're, like, halfway back to our car, and then I realize I grabbed everything else except our ticket to get out of the parking garage to pay. So we have to go all the way back up to our apartment, and I'm just like, forget this. That's what I wanted to say, but I'm like, no, Sarah, it's just morning. Get over yourself. So, we're on the road up to the Orkney Islands. Stay tuned.
Yes. And actually, I think this is the first sentence we really said to each other this morning.
You know, yeah, I can't speak words, and I can't speak words nicely this early in the morning.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
So I just had a nice cup of coffee. They have like a, I don't know, it's almost like a Nescafe, probably.
Yeah.
In the apartment. So I was able to sit and drink my beautiful cup of coffee.
Yeah. And if you hold on with us for a little under a mile, you'll get to see us go through some roundabouts. So
Oh,
just
yes.
a second. We're almost there. We can film a minute.
Yeah.
Sure we can.
Yeah. So where we're at is reminds me of almost like Times Square. It felt like. I mean, probably not quite as busy, but there were tons of
After
shops.
half a mile, enter the roundabout.
And tons of traffic. Yesterday when we got there, people walking. I mean, it's a cool place. But I feel like we're kind of in the heart of a lot of it. It's pretty neat, and the views you get from the windows are awesome, and I'm hoping to show you some of that tonight. Yesterday we were just too tired.
Yes.
It's time to go to bed.
After 300 yards, enter the roundabout, take the 3rd exit onto A9.
We named her
Enter the
Angel.
roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
She's been very good to us.
We haven't used her a whole lot since our first day.
Oh, no.
That's exit 1. That's exit 2.
Take the 3rd exit onto A9.
We want this one.
Well, and they have roundabouts connected by roundabouts connected by roundabouts.
It's crazy. Like,
It is.
I mean, we were told that roundabouts were going to be here, but I didn't, like, think it through, I guess.
Right. All right. Well, we're going to go and enjoy this 2.5 hour drive to our ferry. And we will catch back or talk. Yep. We'll be back.
Words.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Wow, sorry, that was really high-pitched.
Hi, guys. She's a little less stressed tonight.
I am, because I didn't have to drive all day. I still drove a lot, but I didn't have to drive all day. That was Gary's job.
Right. And the times that we did drive, it really was not busy out
No.
here. So we kind of left before the rest of the world was even awake.
And we
then-
got back when it was shut down.
Yes, because everything over here shuts down around 10, or most things. So people just go home and
It's pretty nice.
probably go to sleep. I don't know.
That's what we should do at some point.
I have more energy tonight than I've had in a while. We had 2 naps.
I know, that's why we're so like, oh. So you'll see, well, you probably already saw our first video of us driving at 5:30 this morning up to Scrabster.
No, I never posted it.
Well, it'll be in the video before this one.
My bad.
Yeah, so early morning drive. It was really dark. And let me tell you, that is one heck of a drive.
So it's part of the North Coast 500, though. which is like a really scenic drive all around the northern coast of Scotland. So we got to see a little bit of that. But yeah, it's very
It kept me on my toes. Kept me on my toes this evening when we had to drive the 2.5 hours back, too.
Yes.
But we listened to a lot of music, and it was good.
And I stayed awake the whole time on the way home.
Yes.
But that's only because we had like a 2-hour boat ride to Orkney once we got to Scrabster. And, you know, so then there and back. And you can't stay awake, can't stay awake on that thing. It's like a cradle. It just puts you right to sleep.
As soon as we sat down in our seats, I'm pretty sure we were both out for the duration. Until they told us we were docking. We barely made the ferry, by the way.
They had to call, and some lady, we went to the wrong place, so then she called and told them to wait because we were coming, and it was a long walk. She was like, oh, it's just right over there.
Go to the next building.
Lies. It's like
a 1/4 mile hike.
But they held the boat for the 2 American women.
Yes.
Who were scared they were going to miss it.
And, like, as soon as we got on the boat, they, like, moved they just started leaving. So it's like they were waiting for us, which I'm glad we stopped at the first place because she was able to phone over. Otherwise, they wouldn't have held things for us.
That's right.
But, you know, I guess I didn't read close enough that we had to be there a half hour completely before. And we were stuck behind a slow truck on the way there, just saying.
Well, we also had to make that trip back up to the apartment after going down.
That's true, because...
Which we explained that in the first video, I think.
Yeah. Lots of stairs.
It's... Sorry! I'm snorting. It's terrible.
It was a good day, though.
So, Garry.
Hey,
Gary! So... Garry, I saw we both saw Old Man of Hort. Hoy.
The big stack in the ocean.
On the way out. We stayed awake.
Barely.
Purposely to see it, and it was pretty cool, so I'm glad you brought it up.
I was dozing, and Randy's like, hey, it's coming up if you want to stay awake. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and it was so cool, so thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hung out with Garry all day today. He's awesome.
Yep. That was a great choice.
Yes.
To book this tour.
We had so much fun.
We
and
did.
he was fun to joke around with and just talk to and wasn't uppity, and I don't know. It was just so fun to get to talk to a local and to sit down and discuss some things and some questions that we had, and it was awesome.
We got to see a lot of really cool things. You'll see all of our pictures. Some Neolithic homes. It's late, guys. We've been up for a long time. Some more standing stones.
Yes.
Neolithic. Some World War II history. The Italian chapel.
Yes.
This pastor's heart was happy.
It's amazing.
So, really gorgeous photos. Great day. It was just really fun. I was really happy not to be the one driving us around places.
Right.
You know, it was a needed break, and it was really fun to get to enjoy and look around without having to focus on the road. Yeah. So.
And I just got to put it out there. I have offered to drive like 4 times, and she tells me no.
So
I'm not just being a leech.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But
I'm Sarah Greentree, and I am a little bit of a driving control freak, so we know that.
I don't mind letting her be.
So.
I mean, I'm not going to go home unhappy if I never drive over here. Plus, when I drag my family, because it's happening Andy and Addie and Jacob, when I drag you guys, I know I'm going to be stuck driving. So I'll let her have it for now. But we also saw Hairy Pig. 2 hairy pigs. Yeah, 2 of them. And I got to see my Highland coos from far away. They need to be across the road. I need to be there with them, and I'll get a picture when that happens. They have horns.
But yes, hairy pigs. Who knew?
So cool. That was a fun surprise.
We had our sticky toffee pudding.
Yes.
I had the smoked salmon. It's delicious.
Yes. I had lentil soup. It was very good. And sticky toffee pudding, and I was so excited about that. I even had a wee dram, just me, of whiskey, and it was fantastic. So
Yeah.
that was our day.
It was a good day. Good driving, good music, naps. Naps are great.
So great.
Something about being on a boat that just puts you to sleep.
It was perfect. And it was pretty rough, too, coming home.
Yeah.
But I don't think it even mattered. Like, we just slept.
That lulled us right to sleep. But I'm like, I needed that nap.
Right. And the ferry, I don't know. So we've been on the ferry to New York City.
Yeah, the Staten Island ferry.
That was not nearly as nice as this. This, like, you have reclining seats. They mean business on this ferry.
And it's like you can stay on the ferry. Like a bed and breakfast is on the ferry.
Yeah,
like,
it's a fancy ferry.
It reminded me more of a cruise ship than like
Yeah.
the ferry boats that we're used to.
Yep.
So, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Come on, Staten Island. No, that's public transport.
It's true.
But, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good day.
We're still trying to figure out, so we've not had any updates on our luggage. They have not miraculously ended up in Skye, because we've been talking back and forth with our Airbnb lady. Kathy was her name. But we still have our poles. So we're in the middle of figuring that out, because if we don't have to drive to Skye, that would be great.
Because that means tomorrow would be 6 hours of driving day. And I don't want to.
So much.
I mean, we can, but we did that our first day, and I don't want to do that again.
And it was a lot, yeah.
It was. Like, we basically got in that first day, and we're like, going to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it would be awesome if we had at least a couple of hours to enjoy Inverness, because we've really not gotten to even walk around this, like, our little part of the city at all.
Right.
Whereas we couldn't do that if we had to go to Skye. We'd have to leave first thing in the morning, and neither one of us want to set our alarms. We've not discussed that, but I'm sure that's the plan.
We do have to be out by 10 a.m.
Oh, crap. It's fine.
So,
8. Not 4:30.
Right.
So.
Anything but 4:30.
So. We're tired, folks.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what we did. Stay tuned for beautiful pictures, because we have plenty. It was gorgeous. This day was amazing, and it rained a lot, and it was cold, and it kind of felt like ice hitting us when we were taking pictures with the pigs.
And the stones.
And, the stones. It was so fun. What we didn't get on video, which should be on video, is that Sarah's mask blew away, and, she doesn't want to litter, and I don't want her to litter, so, like, we're running through the fields next to the stones, through the sheep and everything to go get this mask. And the sheep.
Dodging it.
It was a lot of fun.
I'm
Who
sure
else
Garry
gets to
was
have that
happy.
experience, running in a sheep field with the standing stones, chasing after a mask? I loved it.
I'm sure Garry was laughing at us, seeing us run after this mask in the middle of the rain.
Oh, but it was so awesome.
Man.
I did not touch the stones. My husband was even like, did you touch the stone? I did not. It felt very, very wrong to touch it. So we got pictures next to it, but I did not try to transport anywhere.
As our friend Garry would tell us, they're ceremonial. You should
They
show some
are
respect.
ceremonial. Ceremonial.
Ceremonial.
So, yeah, I couldn't bring myself to touch them. It felt extremely wrong, and we're both very, very cautious of respecting just nature and the ceremonial sites. So
We did get selfies with them, though.
yes.
So, there is that. And don't mind my hair in any of these photos.
Mine either.
I felt like a Highland coo when my hair would go because of the wind.
So much wind and so much rain, and Garry was so graceful to, put up with us crazy American ladies.
Oh,
Hopefully he's had worse.
Yeah. I'm sure we're not the most interesting people.
No, I think
We're pretty
hilarious.
great.
All right, we love you guys. And as far as Andy and Addie and Jacob, I am counting the days till I can be with you again. I miss you guys so much, but I'm having a blast, and I swear someday I'm going to take you all here. Maybe not Inverness, but
It's a little busy here.
it is busy.
And I usually like cities, but I'm just like, after spending all that time on Skye and then the Orkneys today, I'm like, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not about it.
We should have ended with Skye. Hindsight.
Yeah.
But hopefully the next few days are a little slower and we can actually get away from the traffic and things like that, because we have a lot of things that we want to do over the next couple of days. But I think it's more nature-based.
Yeah.
Too. So
We'll have to look at our itinerary. Our expert itinerary.
that's right.
All right.
Okay. We love you folks. Thanks for staying tuned, and let you know if we experience any new bumps in the road.
I'm sure we will. AKA, we have to figure out how to get tested to come back.
That's
All right. Stay tuned. Bye.